You see, in the tapestry of existence, woven with threads of destiny and bound by the hands of time, there exists a profound truth. To change the world is to embark on a journey of courage, vision, and unwavering determination. It is not a task for the faint of heart, nor is it a burden borne by the masses. No, to change the world requires the essence of a few, yet mighty souls who dare to dream beyond the confines of the ordinary. Many believe that changing the world necessitates the collective efforts of countless individuals. But history, with its ancient whispers and forgotten tales, they tell another story. It speaks of a few figures who stood against the tides of fate, their singular resolve shaping the course of civilizations. Yet do not mistake this solitude for isolation, for even the mightiest oak finds strength in the embrace of the forest. To change the world is to forge alliances, to seek kindred spirits whose heart beat in the same rhythm, with the same pulse of change. It is a meeting of the minds. To change the world is to challenge the status quo, to reject complacency. When faced with this dichotomy of two choices, the brave soul crafts a third, a path untrodden yet beckoning with promise. To see the world as it could be, to envision a tapestry of harmony and prosperity woven within threads of compassion and justice. This is the mark of a true visionary. It is to gaze upon the stars and dream of reaching beyond, to embrace the impossible, and to make it a reality. For in the symphony of life, each note played, each word spoken carries the potential to echo through eternity. And so, let us write our own verse in the annals of time, a testament to the power of a single group of a few souls who wish to change the world. The covenants of men and monsters may often be grim, but on the wings of our better angels, we can soar to better futures. It is within Zell that our adventure takes flight. Nestled within the Ipeti Mountains, we find the Lune Lodge. This sprawling campus encapsulates 21 square miles with 9 buildings and a host of activities that include horseback riding, fishing, hiking, skiing, and more. The cuisine here is, to put it mildly, top-notch. Those who stay at the Lune Lodge enjoy a 5-course meal 3 times a day. A staff of more than 400 attend to the needs of the 50 Aether souls who stay here at any particular time. And mind you, there are only Aether souls as guests. Because, to those who founded the Lune Lodge, they recognized a niche. The stress of being an Aether soul can sometimes be too much. So the Lodge provides a much-needed reset away from the chaos of the outside world, specifically tailored to these powerful individuals. Now, we find ourselves looking at one of the buildings here at the Lune Lodge itself. This building is the Art Center. Outside, we see beautiful gray granite that lies nestled elegantly within the natural trees of the mountains. This building, old and rustic, also possesses a glass dome, allowing for natural sunlight to wander in and illuminate the beautiful inside space. And yes, it is truly beautiful. The room inside is adorned with tapestries, depicting scenes of knights in battle and mythical creatures roaming ancient forests. A large and intricately carved wooden table stands at the center, surrounded by sturdy wooden chairs, draped with velvet cushions. On the table, people find an array of art supplies: parchments, quills, pens, inkwells, paints, all of vibrant pigments. The air carries the faint scent of herbs and dried flowers, which lends a calming ambiance to the room. And a small fireplace crackles in one corner, casting a warm glow even at night and filling the space with a comfortable heat here in the middle of fall. The room feels like a sanctuary, a place where you can unleash your creativity and express your inner thoughts through art. Right now, it's time for art therapy. And at this moment, Aether souls begin to wander in. After morning breakfast, it's just past 9 a.m., and everyone begins to sit down at an empty easel that the staff here at the lodge have set up. And the first person to enter sits down. Brandon, can you please describe your character?
Oh boy. You see a 5'2" human. Take a seat. He's wearing this sort of officer robe, and he's got a bit of facial hair, and he looks exhausted still. He probably still hasn't been sleeping well here, and he has these nice blue eyes, and he just looks tired.
Gotcha. Then as you drag your tired self down to sit, you look to your right and you can see that there is another person already sitting at an easel. Athena, can you please describe your character?
Okay. You see a half orc who is about 5'11", pretty thin. He is probably in his mid-20s. He's got some horns across his forehead, and his skin is like a dark grayish brown. He's got very shiny golden eyes. And there is a small little canary nested in his hair.
Gotcha. And you see this tired-looking individual sit down next to you. What do you do?
Not sleeping well either.
Have him for a couple months now. Even this comfortable place, it doesn't let me.
Yeah, it's definitely a change of pace.
Nice bird friend you have there.
Thank you. John, say thank you.
You can see the bird tweets a bit.
I give him a scratch.
I think it would get a smile out of me.
So, what are you going to paint today? Or draw, I guess.
I kind of just zone out and see what happens.
I can get down with that.
And at this point, another individual sits down on your opposite side. And as you two both look, Cooper, can you please introduce your character?
A somewhat middle-aged looking man comes in and very awkwardly sits down, not really knowing what to do with himself. He's clad in a dark gray to black trench coat, has black gloves on, and absent-mindedly picks up a paintbrush, not really knowing what to paint or what he's supposed to be doing. but just kind of looks around aimlessly.
And as you kind of look around, you can see next to you a half-orc man with a little canary in his hair and this other officer-looking individual. Or just kind of looking at you.
I'll just silently give them a wave.
I'll tip my hat his way.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
And
Uh,
oh, yes.
Nothing.
Okay. As the three of you kind of sit there, another begins to make their way in and sits down next to the middle-aged man. Peter, can you please describe your character?
Yes. At about almost 6 foot in heels, walks in with a lot of poise and grace. This woman, appearing in her mid-20s, long cascading red hair, emerald eyes, wearing this masquerade ball-esque mask over her eyes and top of her face. And from what you can see, what she's wearing, it seems to be kind of custom-made clothing. An interpretation of half ballroom, half combat ready. So she can definitely run around in this and look fabulous while doing so.
As you sit down, kind of clustered next to a group of eclectic people, are you keeping to yourself or are you trying to make conversation?
Probably keeping to myself, humming of this tune, getting ready to do some painting.
Gotcha. And as you keep to yourself and start humming, you can see momentarily kind of shadow comes over you as another individual kind of passes by, taking the seat next to you. Jonah, can you please thank Catherine for your anniversary present?
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Colin.
Is she there?
Yeah?
I'm here.
Hi!
Hello.
Hey!
This is so awesome.
Love you.
Aw.
Oh. You can describe your character.
Yeah. So, y'all see a very large orcish man, kind of half orc, much larger than you would think, around 7'3", large muscles, middle around 30-ish, mid 30s. Long black hair, orange yellow eyes, lighter green color for the skin. See a scar on his head right above his eye, and his left leg is a large metal prosthetic.
As you kind of sit down, the woman next to you is humming a nice tune.
And he'll sort of look over and give a smile. Won't say anything, but he'll nod at her.
And Viola will, glance to him, give a polite smile and nod, carry on.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, Athena, your character would also see another half-orc enter into the vicinity.
I think Morgan would perk up a little bit. Though he was already probably pretty peppy at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you a toothy grin.
Gotcha. Then, after a few more moments of everyone milling about a bit, the door to this chamber opens once more, and you can see the steward of your group who helps to run your activities, Giuseppe Ganders, enter. This is a gnomish man, about 4.5 feet tall, with a black bushy beard. Usually wears a jacket with kind of some floral printed shirts underneath, and he constantly does smell of flowers. He gives everyone a big smile as you're all just kind of sitting there silently. How are we doing today, everybody?
Oh gosh, I can't do this.
Come on now. How are we doing?
I'm
Right.
doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking.
Fantastic.
Ugh.
Great, great, great. We have such a packed day today, everybody. I hope breakfast was good. Did you enjoy your breakfast, everyone? Come on, let me hear it.
I'm just gonna awkwardly look around at everyone else.
It's not just us 5 in here, is it? There's more people?
Yeah, there are more people, and they're also as awkward as all of you.
I love
Yeah,
that so much.
You see the officer there, he just has his fucking hand on his face. It's like, oh god. Can't do this.
Come on now, everybody.
I'm sure everyone loved it.
Well, thank you so much, Tavis.
It was good, yes.
Well, we have such an exciting day in store. Obviously, right now, we're going to be doing a little bit of art therapy, and afterwards, we're going to have a mindfulness workshop on money insecurity. Doesn't that sound like a hoot and a half? And that's okay, because if you can't contain yourselves, lunch will consist of shepherd's pie, fresh wild mushrooms, the chefs are picking them today, carrots, and fresh cookies as well. And then, I can't wait for this. The group that we have here will be heading down into the caves below the lodge for the first time. Now, these caves, they stretch for absolute miles, crisscrossing the region, really a natural wonder. However, we won't be going on a tour of that entire system today, because the lodge itself sits right above some beautiful underground hot springs. So we're just gonna go take a dip and let the warm, mineral-packed waters cause your stresses to ooze right out. Additionally, the cave cats down there love treats. So all you animal lovers, prepare for those snuggle bugs to come right up to you. And at this point, Morgan, your canary kind of sinks down into your hair even more. Doesn't really want to be around cats.
Sean, come on. We're gonna go into caves. Isn't that so exciting?
You can see the bird tweets a bit and kind of ruffles their feathers. Yeah, caves, but also cats.
I won't let them get to you. It's okay.
Now, of course, I know that some of you may be a bit worried due to some recent events, and it's okay because we have a little bit of a world update. So, yes, the primordial ring did in fact break in half. That did happen. However, the nation of Zell, they have said publicly that thankfully it is not an emergency. They've been monitoring the situation actually for a few months now. And the primordial ring has been silent this entire time. So it's an ongoing activity that it's a tragedy, of course, absolute tragedy, but it will not impact life here on the Prime Ring at all, and will actually clear up the night sky a little bit. So what we're able to do, we're shifting some things around, and now we'll be able to see more stars in the sky than ever before. So tomorrow night, not tonight, tomorrow night, we're gonna do a little bit of star watching. Wouldn't you like that, Loomis?
Yeah, sure.
See, that's just great. I'm sure you have lots of experience navigating with stars.
And he just rolls his eyes.
Well, hey now. Remember, we all need to treat each other with some respect and kindness. This is a place where we can all come together and help each other. This is a time to relax and de-stress. What do you do, Loomis?
I'm staring at him blankly as this man's just talking about a ring breaking in half, and he's just like all happy dewy about it. I'm just like, the fuck?
Now, do we have any questions?
Are we just going to be going around and relaxing at various locations, or is there more that we would be doing?
Well, I mean, of course, the mindfulness talks will be a part of it, and you will eventually, Tavis, get access to some more counselors to talk some things through, but it really is a time to help let some of your stresses and worries go.
I see. Thank you.
Of course. Now, is there any activities that you want to do? I see that you're really ready to paint. We could maybe put a little more of this in your schedule.
I am indifferent.
Well, aw shucks, we'll find something for you eventually.
I am glad.
Aw, okay.
Oh, I had a question.
Of course, Viola.
Why are there cats in the cave systems?
Well, those cats, those little critters, I mean, I think at some point they just kind of got released down there and they started eating all the little critters in the Underdark, and, you know, they've just, you know, got a thriving population down there.
Okay, understood.
Cave cats, yeah.
Are they harmless?
No,
Okay.
just a little venomous.
Ah.
But it's okay, we have
Yes.
tons of anti-venom, tons of it. And you guys are Aether
Also,
Souls, so you'll be fine.
Did he just say that he hates cats?
No.
No, he didn't say
He
that.
didn't say anything
Oh,
close
I
to
don't know what
that.
I heard.
I
then.
didn't hear that.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
But they're
Okay,
tiny
so
bit
that-
venomous.
No, before that.
that one's delusional. Watch out for that one. Thought I was bad.
So, yes, but the cats, they're very lovely. And enjoy them a lot. Always, people when they come back, here's the Lune Lodge, they always say, oh, can we see the cats again? So, really a highlight of all of your stays today. Yeah, okay. Anything else, or do you guys want to just get right into painting?
Let's get right into it.
Oh, see, there's the energy, Loomis. Here, and he reaches into his back pocket and he pulls out a gold star sticker, and he's gonna walk over. He's gonna put it right
Do
up.
not put that on me. Do not.
But you earned it.
I will
I
take it
don't
if
want
he
it.
does not want it. I
Well,
would
Yeah,
happily
give it to
enjoy a
him.
gold star.
see, sharing, passing over. This is really good. Here you go, Tavis, and he puts it on you, the sticker.
Awesome. I am going to pat my gold star.
Okay. So, now it's time for us all to begin. We're going to split up into groups of 6, and then you're going to paint a picture of a happy point in your life, and you're going to present it to your group mates. And don't worry, you don't have to be an expert painter or anything. we're all like happy little caterpillars here. We're growing together. So we're gonna start pairing everyone up. Get your easels around in a circle, and then once we're done, maybe in about an hour, we're all gonna talk through in our little groups, and me and the other attendants will be coming around, and then we'll help to help some of these conversations go along. So sometimes you just gotta throw a little bit of dragon oil on the fire, as it were. So we're gonna break some of you off into groups, and kind of looks around, starts breaking people off, and looks around some more. All right, so we're gonna have Viola and Loomis, Tavis, Teamer, and Morgan. And hey, who are you? And at this point, you all kind of follow the gaze of Giuseppe, and there is a person who is just kind of standing towards the back of the room. Keenan, can you describe your character as you're just kind of standing around?
Yeah. There is a humanoid. They seem human. Being around 5'9", lean build, like these hazel eyes. Their hair kind of shifts colors. You can't tell if it's like chromatic or because it's been dyed. They look like completely androgynous. They're just kind of standing there blankly and start looking at everyone as everyone begins to look at them.
Sorry, I don't think we met. What's your name?
Name?
Yes, you.
My name?
Your name, yes.
What's my name?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to ask you.
My name?
Yeah. Your name.
What's my name? What's my name?
Okay, so where are you from?
I walked here.
Oh, okay. Where did you start walking from?
The road?
Oh, okay. Right. So, you then are going to go sit down with my friends Viola, Loomis, Tavis, Teamer, and Morgan, and you're going to paint with them. And I'm going to go up to the front, to the main building. I'm going to just go check on your records, okay? Does that sound good?
Those people?
Yeah, those people over there. Mm-hmm. You can just go
Okay.
sit down at an easel, and they'll get you right situated.
Okay.
Yeah, just, introduce yourself to them and just get acquainted,
Okay.
Okay. He's just gonna, be nodding at you with a big smile on his face. Kind of like a bobblehead.
They're gonna mimic the bobbing of the head and walk to everyone else.
Okay. Then, as this person sits down, probably Viola, you would kind of look over and you would see Giuseppe kind of mime something to the other attendants, watch them, and then he is going to, with a quickened pace, head out towards the main building, it looks like. And
I'm gonna start painting.
okay, you're painting. That's very good. Is everyone painting?
Loomis probably takes a while. He's really trying to think of something, but I think something caught it on his mind. He'll start.
Okay.
Timur is also going to paint.
Get closer to your mic, bro.
Timur is also going to paint.
Oh,
Gotcha. Is there anyone who's not painting?
Morgan would paint, but I'm gonna turn to Keenan's character.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome. Are you, have you been here long?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think so. What's long? How long is long?
Like, maybe,
Maybe more than a week.
yeah, for being here, like a week, probably. I assume you know what a week is.
I don't think I've been here long.
Okay. Do you...
Why is everyone here? And I'm
Oh.
looking directly at Keenan's character while asking that. Addressing the room, of course, but
I don't know. I'm
okay.
here.
I'll
Anyone
boil
else?
it down to simply stress in the military. And a deep sigh comes out of Loomis.
Stressful job. I'm just gonna awkwardly look at everyone else. Is anyone answering or?
Oh, yeah, I took a trip to some caves, and I just hadn't been feeling very well. My sister suggested I come here, so.
Well, we're apparently going to some caves soon. Is that going to be okay with you?
I know, isn't it exciting? I can't wait to see what they look like. I haven't gotten to see any since I got here. You know, it was a long way from the cave that I was at to back to my home, and then from home to here, so you know.
So you will be just fine.
Probably.
Well, that's good to hear.
I have John if I'm not, so it's okay.
And is John your friend here? And I'm going to.
Yes. This is John.
He seems like a dignified young fellow.
The canary wiggles a little bit in response. It kind of lifts its beak up a little bit, looking dignified.
He is an expert caver, so there's nothing to worry about.
I would expect nothing less. And I'm gonna look to everyone else who hasn't answered yet and peer pressure you.
You'd see Timur sort of bring a hand up and tap the scar on his head, and you go, head hurt, speech broken.
That's as good of a reason as any.
You said speech broken?
Yes. Getting better.
Well,
Sounds
that's
like
a
it.
start.
Well, I'm glad you can talk to us now.
Well, for me, I've been told I have issues with authority figures.
Lewis will chuckle.
You can say that again.
I'm beginning to notice a common theme with everyone here.
What about yourself, Tavis?
I guess I just want to see what type of help they offer. But I don't think that anything that will happen here is really going to be impactful. So I don't know if I would say I'm here for any big reason.
Yeah.
Don't you
Least we can do
need a
is try.
recommendation to get in?
Well, yeah, I suppose so. I didn't know that that was a requirement. I guess I was recommended. In a way. Interesting. And I'm going to go back to painting.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I guess Morgan will start.
All right. Is there anything else you guys are doing or talking about?
I think Loomis would actually get up and walk down towards the mysterious person.
Who's
And
sitting
just-
at your group?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
but I figured there are.
You take a few
Alright, what-
steps over.
Yeah, whatever, man. And I was just like, do you know how to paint?
Paint what?
Anything that comes to your mind?
I don't know.
Morgan will
what to
push
paint.
some colors over.
Yeah, just take these, put it on a brush, and throw it on this paper. See what happens. And then
So,
I'll sort of
throw it?
demonstrate. With the brush, just get a little on there and put it on the paper.
This person will take the brush, put it into paints, and then throw the brush at the easel.
Loomis will
that.
pick it up. Just keep it in your hand and do that a couple times.
Nothing wrong with a bit of abstract art.
And Viola will lean back. Ooh, avant-garde. I like it.
The character will kind of look around at everyone else's to see what they're trying to paint, and then sort of try and mimic what they're all painting, like in one collage almost,
Ooh.
with different colors and stuff.
Okay.
We're your happiest moment. I'm gonna kill myself.
Dang.
Oh man, why do you have to say it like that?
Because it's so cute.
I don't think that that was their intention.
So?
I appreciate the sentiment, though. So sweet. So sentimental.
Morgan is painting an ornate looking pillow. And there's a little bird on it. And there's like a little crocheted hat next to the pillow.
Very nice.
It looks like it would go on the bird.
Very cool. And what is Viola painting?
She's painting She's painting like a forest scenery with a starry sky. And on it you can see this woman with red hair in a nightgown is, kind of dancing in midair. And to her left is this like manor house.
And what about Timur?
You'd see he's well trying to do a forest scape himself. It doesn't look super refined or anything, but you see what you think might be a town off to the side. But yeah, he seems to be drawing a place.
Gotcha. And Loomis, what about you?
So far he's gotten this nice little patio down, and it's sort of like a bird's looking down at it as two people sit there, look like they're enjoying a nice meal.
Mm. Very nice. And Tavis, about you?
It's hard to tell because Tavis is not good at painting, and it looks mostly like a big splotch of blue. But after looking at it for a moment, you can see an ocean on a cloudless day.
Very nice.
Just like nothing else on the water.
Cool. Then all of you can take a hero point for your nice paintings.
That's so sweet.
As you all kind of start to put finishing touches, will any of you share your art, or are you just going to admire it yourselves?
I turn mine to the group.
Okay.
It's cool.
Well, if everyone else is sharing, I'll share mine.
Yeah, I'll share.
Gamer will turn it around.
I'll
Yeah,
copy
and-
everybody.
Yeah, Viola will follow the same sentiment.
Yeah, what do we see on yours, unknown?
It's kind of like little bits of what everyone else has painted, and then just random colors and stuff. There really isn't any direction or anything like personal about it.
Cool.
Do you have something that we can call you other than like the unknown? Just something that's a little bit easier.
Pretty
As a
cool
mirror.
name, though.
A name?
Yeah, is there like a word you like, or
I don't know what I like.
Well,
You like
instead of
us?
unknown, we can call you known now.
I like that. Would you be okay if we called you known?
Until we figure out more about you.
yeah, you can
Okay.
always change your name. Plenty of people do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it's a pleasure to make yourself known. And I'll reach out to shake your hand.
I will reach out and shake your hand as well.
Gotcha. And make a mental check for me, Tavis. First check of the game.
Oh, goody.
Oh
Fuck it up.
boy.
One success.
One success. Okay. So, as you kind of shake the hand of known, the hand is like a little squishy. Like, honestly, like not everything below the flesh is fully set.
Ah,
It's like soup. Flesh soup.
I'm not going to comment on this.
But why?
You know, that's something
What's
for
weird
them.
about that?
Soup.
Something
We're all
for
soup
known.
from time to time.
Colin. Soup.
It's soup.
Soup.
Does Viola get any kind of like is her instinct triggering at all with who we now call known?
Honestly, it's weird because as you look, there is zero instinct regarding this person.
They do give off the energy of an Aether Soul, though, right?
Oh, yeah, they are well and
Okay.
truly an Aether Soul, and it's weird because all of you are like on the kind of the same level, except for Loomis. Loomis's Aether actually feels very dim and thin. This one, though, you go from, oh, they're normal to like these weird pulses and flashes. Like, if you've ever been beside like a general or a saint, like on that level of just like massive burst and then like quickly going back down, and it's just weird, like a spiking Aether level every now and then.
Is it like a heartbeat?
Yeah, it's kind of like a heartbeat. You can take a hero point for that.
Cool. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
The awkwardness of this group is the best thing in the world.
Oh, we'll get to know each other. It's okay.
Oh. Everyone starts from somewhere.
And at this point as well, the door kind of opens back up again as you all see Giuseppe return, and he looks over at Known. Hey! Who the fuck are you?
Well, that's known.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, we just named him.
Okay, yeah, that makes, so, you're being called Known now, right?
I'm known.
Yeah, okay. So you're not in the system. You didn't check in. Nobody saw you arrive. I don't... We're already at capacity, so, like, we only have enough space for 50 guests, which is a little weird. And your description matches nothing in our official Aether Soul database. We've been checking for a while. So... Can we get a little bit more information?
I think that much is unknown.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't make me take away that gold star.
I'm going to panically clutch my gold star and shut up.
I'm known. I walked here.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. So, what do you remember about walking here?
I walked on a road.
Okay, what, did it go up the mountains? Like where we are now?
We're in the mountains.
Yeah, we're at the Ipeti Mountains. The Ipeti Mountain Range. We're right above the town of Capanori.
Ipeti Mountains, Kaplan. Ipeti Mountains, Kaplan. Ipeti.
So you don't know where you are. How did you... You're an Aether Soul. Do you know how that happened?
I'm an Aether Soul.
Yeah, you are.
Listen, obviously,
I'm just like that.
You're just like that. That's just what you do? You just do Aether Soul?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm known. I walked here.
You're known and you walked here. Okay. Yeah, no, of course. What did you paint?
I painted, and they're gonna lift up the easel and try and show them.
Oh. At this point, Giuseppe kind of looks at some of the other paintings. Did you just copy them?
I painted.
better than nothing.
That's right here. A gold star for you, Known, for trying. It gives you a gold star. And a gold star to you, Loomis, for making an
Tavis
excellent
can take
point.
it.
Hmm?
Tavis can take it.
Well, no, this one's for you. This one is for you.
I'm sharing.
No, you've already shared, but we have to be okay with also not helping others sometimes, because there are Aether Souls who kind of have something called a martyr complex. Do you know what a martyr complex is?
Yes, I know what a martyr complex is. Give me this dumb sticker.
Okay. And he's gonna put the sticker on you. And when he kind of places the sticker on you, at this point you kind of look around and red light starts to fill the room as previously what appears to be invisible runes all begin to light up at once, as they are, from what you can see, Loomis, beginning to flash. And the invisible runes flashing, that's probably not good. And Giuseppe kind of looks around as now all the other groups are beginning to look. It's okay. It's all right, everyone. Do not
Loomis
panic.
bolts for the fucking door.
No. And at this point, like, some of the assistants, like, kind of, like, step in front and, like, raise their hands and are, like, corralling you. Do not panic. These runes light up if there's a disturbance of some kind. Usually it's an owlbear or some wandering adventurer who tripped the spell. It might even be because of known here. Okay? Okay, Loomis, can you... We need... You're right now, you're at an 8. Let's take it to at least a 4.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
And he'll kind of just sit down, like, right where he got stopped at.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's... We have chairs, or are you just a floor person?
I'm good on the floor for right now.
Right. Alright. Awesome. Cool. Now, I'm going to check my amulet right in front of you, and it's going to let me know what's going on. I'm going to tell it right to you, okay, Loomis? So we're going to all be on the same page here. And
gotcha.
He reaches into his coat pocket and pulls out an amulet that's kind of embroidered with rubies and emeralds, and kind of at the center there's kind of like a mirror-like object that he seems to kind of gaze into, almost like it's a crystal ball. Oh shit.
Fucking Loomis is
No. You stay. This building has wards and protections. It's very, very safe, very stable in its foundation. You're good here, Loomis, okay? You're good. Cool?
What's the problem then?
Okay, so once again, we're all just gonna take some deep breaths here. It's probably a glitch in the system. It's just that all the sensors have been activated. And again, likely a glitch, right? Remain calm, because the Lune Lodge has specific protocols in case something like this happens. So, first thing that we're going to do, and you watch as Giuseppe and all the other attendants collapse to the ground. Tunk, 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 tunk.
Loomis has his hand on his dagger and ready for whatever is happening.
Yeah, Viola's gonna stand, patch off like invisible dust off her front legs. Well, I do think that means we need to figure this out.
Can I go over and check their pulses?
They're dead.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's a shame. I'm gonna get up.
Are
and
all the
start
Aether
walking
Souls
towards the door?
Are all the Aether Souls fine in the room?
All the Aether Souls are fine, but all the attendants and Giuseppe, dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Well,
Do we know what the runes would detect?
Well, he kind of told us.
Said anything from an
Oh.
owl bear to known, so I don't really know what that means.
So that means
Colin-
basically anything.
Anything
Colin,
dangerous.
can I check the crystal ball thingy he was looking into?
The amulet?
The amulet, yeah.
Sure. Make a mental check.
Oh, that is not my forte. But oh, nope.
As you look at it, there are all these kind of blinking symbols and lights that fill your vision as you look into this. You don't know what any of it means, but they all just keep on blinking and flashing. And then, one by one, each begins to go out until you're looking
Oh.
at nothing, Viola.
So, I think we need to leave.
And at
Does anyone
this
know?
point, the door to this place opens up, and a human woman with kind of this large hat, glasses, longer dress, and a rushes in. Excuse me, um, people just died outside, and oh shit, it happened here too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you just come from? Same building?
No, I was supposed to be here. I was late getting out of breakfast, and I was walking across the campus, and all the staff just started fucking dropping dead.
Yeah, same thing happened here.
Well, not targeting Aether Souls, so that's unfortunate for them.
Were
Well-
they Aether Souls, our attendants?
No,
None of them?
being an Aether Soul is rare. They were
See,
not. No.
Let's. How far is this building from like the main hub building, I guess, where people would get checked in?
Probably about a mile.
It's a mile to the check-in desk.
Whoever we're dealing with is strong. I mean, just to knock them dead.
Yes, all at once,
Mhm.
definitely.
Colin.
And you didn't see anything else on your way here?
No, well, the sky was starting to grow a bit dark, and I don't know if that speaks to anything. I was trying to keep my head down a bit.
But you were fine outside.
I was fine, yes. There was a lot of panic and confusion.
Is it?
Gotcha.
Well, he just told us that the primordial ring was broken. Does it have to do with that?
To have a certain attack here, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, there's other targets they would go for.
I guess, but I mean, it's a
I mean,
lodge for
50
Aether
Aether
Souls.
Souls
Wouldn't
is-
that be great to
yeah.
get rid of everybody?
Or use us as assets. We should probably get moving towards the main building, though.
I'm gonna call out to all the other Aether Souls in the room to follow us, and then a gesture to start walking towards the central hub.
Well, if this place is entirely staffed by people who are not Aether Souls, I would think everyone in the main building is already dead.
Yes, but
Yeah,
they have
but they have-
protocols for stuff here.
Yeah.
And that's the
Sure,
information
yeah.
I want.
No, probably they have a map of the cave systems, so if we need to escape, that probably would be our best bet.
It's
Mhm.
also where I
And
think
along
all
with
other
the
Aether Souls
anti-venom,
would be
in case we
going.
run into cats.
And if all the other Aether Souls are going there, it would be a good spot to start brainstorming. So I think that it's the best move.
Nice. Yes,
I
let's
agree.
do it. Oh, and I don't believe we asked, what is your name?
My name's Kira Hope.
Well, pleasure to
Welcome
meet
to the
you.
gang.
Yes, are we going? I was by there. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a walk, so we should go now. Move quickly. Sorry, it's a lot.
Yeah.
No. You're right.
It
Let's go.
is.
Morgan will kind of try to take up the back to herd people forward.
Gotcha.
Loomis will take the front.
Cool. Make a physical check, Loomis.
Oh God.
Oh, wait, before we leave, I wanted to do something. Does the physical check involve us leaving?
Yeah.
Before we leave, while everyone else is like rallying together, can I take a peek at the corpses and see if I can find any cause of death?
Sure. Make mental check.
Okay, give me 1 second. Would this be... wait. Okay, would this be a check involving medicine?
It would be.
Okay, cool. I can make it at benefit 1.
Aw.
Uh,
Are you a
no, I
doctor?
don't have it. No.
Maybe. That's 2 successes.
2 successes. Gotcha. Will you burn a hero point?
Fuck it. I'll do it. You only got 1. 2
Oh.
successes.
3 because of benefit 1.
Oh, wait, then I have oh yeah, then 3.
Yeah. There you go.
So true. I'm a little dumb.
It's okay, buddy. We'll learn wonder eventually.
It happens to us all.
It's
Hey.
only been a few years.
Yeah. So, as you look at the bodies and you kind of start checking them out as everyone's rallying and getting together, from what you can determine, the cause of death is death. There are no signs of anything happening. Like, it should be like nothing's wrong. There are no signs of like a stroke or like damage, even like any magical effects. It's just like someone hit the off button. Like they just all got shut off and then died.
Tavis,
Yes?
do you see any keys or anything on Giuseppe?
Sure. I'll, like, pat him down.
As you pat him down, you find a massive, chunky keyring with like 70 keys. Like you have to use like a full hand to grasp it, and it's a few inches in diameter, completely packed with keys.
Here, and I'll toss it over.
Oh, yeah, okay, great.
Time to go look what's outside.
Oh God.
Hero point.
Why'd you do it
Oh,
greater
God,
than
you
5?
You only have one physical?
Baby!
Why is it greater than 5? What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Wouldn't you like to
dear
know?
God. Oh, and oh God. Colin, before we head out, one thing Viola would do would be throw her painting into the fireplace.
Rude.
Gotcha. So you're throwing your painting into the fireplace, correct?
Yes.
It's not your painting anymore.
Excuse me?
Yeah, so, correct me if I'm wrong here. I was having to jot notes down a little quickly. But for you were doing a painting of, a woman in a forest, correct? Right. And the woman was dancing around and stuff, and there's a manor on the left side of the painting. In the background, is all of that tracked? Does all of that seem correct?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Cool, cool. It's not anything like that anymore. Nothing like that remotely. Instead, there is a faded painting like the one you see here that has replaced it. And as you look upon it, there is a distinct wrongness that is like it leaches into your soul a little bit as you look at the painting. It makes your skin crawl and you become incredibly nauseous, Viola.
Oh God, I step away from it and I tell the others that something is so wrong now.
Do they all look like that?
As you all begin to look around, slowly but surely, each one of the paintings is slowly shifting into this new image, this new visage. And with each painting that shifts, you feel that terrible feeling grow and grow. And mind you, Viola was holding her painting. All of you are a few feet back at this point, and you watch as some of the other Aether Souls just begin to drop.
Oh God, yeah, it's time to run. It's time to leave.
Yeah, come on, everyone. Let's keep going. Don't touch the paintings. Don't look at them. Let's keep going.
All right,
So
let's GTFO, I guess.
then at this point, as you guys are messing with the paintings, Loomis, you're stepping outside and you're looking around.
Yeah.
As this happens and you look, the sky is darker now. And as you look up, astral ships, about 12, are beginning to descend from the sky. And as you look up with that one success, as you look upon those decks, these ships are not piloted by humanoids. They're actually piloted by familiar beings, gnolls, and strange frog-like reptilian entities. Ones that you've seen before. They're here now. They found you, Loomis. And now they're beginning to fire as you watch as these ships start to open up on anybody who is outside. The entirety of the Lune Lodge erupts as explosions ring out from everywhere. As your friends begin to make their way outside, you're kind of pressed up against the side of the building as the onslaught is beginning. Far off in the distance, Morgan, you see the area where that main building is erupt with fire as it is being leveled by this astral ship barrage.
Okay, that might not be the plan anymore.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Giuseppe said that there was one right beneath us. If we head down there, we can go under through the tunnels and get out of this place.
Yeah,
Do we have a way down?
He said it was just below here. There might be a door around here that we can go through, basement level.
I remember, I've been down there before. I might be able to
Perfect.
get us with. We're gonna have to run through all of this.
Hey Colin, where are our rooms on this campus?
Kind of more towards the opposite side of the place.
No shit.
Okay. How far do we need to go from here, Kira?
The entrance is pretty much at the top of the mountain, so it'd be, what, a 2-mile run?
He's really gonna make us walk 2 miles to
yeah.
get there?
We can't sit around. We need to get moving.
Yeah.
Colin, from what Giuseppe said, did it seem like there was an entrance right here in the building to get down to the caverns, or just that there simply was a place right under this building?
In this building, probably not a place to get down into the caverns. Like, technically, again, underneath this region, there are caves, but the actual entrance that people use, not here.
Okay. Does anyone here have any means of digging straight down? Just looking around towards this group and the rest of the Aether Souls here.
If I took enough time, would I be able to use Terramancy to dig a hole down?
Maybe. It's a possibility.
I might be able to. The ground listens to me. I don't know how long it would take. But he did say that this room or this building was warded, so it might offer us a little bit of time if we don't want to run.
Yeah. Get back in the building and dig down that way.
Right.
Okay.
Morgan.
Just avoid the paintings as much as possible.
Is there anything
Yeah.
we can do to assist?
I don't know. From this art building, is there maybe a small like courtyard or something that I can dig in from?
Make a physical check.
I'm going to reroll.
One success.
One success. This art building doesn't have like a courtyard or anything. As you look off, about 600 or 700 feet away, there appears to be a smaller building that is probably used for like presentations and gatherings, things like that. You all assume that this is probably where the wellness talk on monetary insecurity was probably going to be held. So that's probably your closest option. I mean, as you're looking out and around, going back in there with the paintings, that's a risk.
Don't want to do that.
But and also
let's try and head to that other building, and I'll find a spot where I can get to the ground.
Another question, Colin.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think my bird is in my room, or would it be like outside the building?
It would probably be in your room, technically.
Oh, fuck.
But you could call it.
I would like to call it here.
Okay. Then you make the call and you just hope it arrives.
Please. Other than that, we're running to the building.
Are all of you just dashing across no man's land?
I don't wanna, but
John, buddy, I know this is a lot to ask from you, but can you fly up there first?
You can see the bird will kind of twitter and tweet as he's going to fly up towards that building. I'm going to roll a d6 for the bird.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
As the bird flies, the dust and debris begins to get kicked up everywhere as you lose sight of this little yellow speck, Morgan. And a minute or two passes, and kind of this fear wells up within you. And then you can see this small little speck of yellow flapping heartily back towards you as John basically crashes into your hair as bits of like rock and debris are wedged into like this tiny bird. As he's definitely not doing great, but as he begins to twitter, you gather, Morgan, that there are people in that building. People that aren't like the Aether Souls around here. Powerful Aether Souls.
There's people ahead.
Do you think that they'd be hostile?
Doesn't matter. We need to get to cover.
Yeah. We shouldn't be with the paintings. I really don't think that there's anything else we can do.
Then it appears that choice is made.
Okay. Before we head out, Colin, could I, with my divine magic, create in the distance away from us, some kind of like bright light to try and take some attention off of us so we can get past?
Make a spirit check.
Okay. Okay. Not the best. That was close. 1 success.
1 success. Let's see, with this, yeah, 1 success isn't enough, as you try and release this shining light, but nothing comes of it.
Okay, then we'll just have to go.
So are all of you then dashing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And all of you, please make a physical check for me. DC 2. Going across
Oh, that's
no man's
cool.
land.
I fail.
2 successes.
Okay.
Two successes.
Okay.
Yeah, just 1 for me.
Gotcha. Then, as you all make your way across, it's a shooting gallery. It is an absolute slaughter, really. As you make your way through, all of you who failed this, you will lose a health block. As upon running through, the blasts begin to rain all around you. And here, let me also go ahead and roll for Kira. She loses a health block as well, as all of you are stumbling, ducking, diving, the explosions ripping around you. You hear croaks and screeches high above as the entirety of the Lune Lodge is being absolutely decimated. And
Can we take that on an armor, or do we have to take it on health?
you can take it on armor, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, armor it is.
As you are all running, ducking, diving, the entirety of this place being destroyed, all of you are able to eventually burst into this smaller building, though. But it's just all of you and Kira. All the other Aether Souls having been dispatched in the run. And
Gosh.
as you make your way into this building, you see that there are 2 figures inside. One figure appears to be kind of a middle-aged man, dark beard, heavier armor, nursing a wound, standing over what appears to be a human woman, pretty injured. One side of her body horribly burned, and she's bleeding through a bunch of bandages that he has on her. And as he kind of looks up at you guys, he momentarily draws a sword and then goes, I'm friendly. I am friendly.
So are we.
I've known.
Okay. Can I walk up to the person who's wounded and use heal on them?
Yeah, as you walk up, you would know that they're beyond your capabilities of saving at this point.
Never mind.
Like just looking at it, it's first degree burns on 70% of the body, plus punctures, plus everything else. Like, the best you can do is try and keep her stable, but even then, she's got minutes.
I'm going to look at this guy. She's going to die.
Well, I can't let it be in vain then. Looking for a new arrival, likely mute.
I'm going to turn to our good friend. Known.
Mute or not. We'll just push unknown or known forward.
I'm gonna go find a place so I can start digging.
Yeah, no,
I don't give a shit what they're saying.
yeah. I'm gonna go with Morgan, and
To the mines.
and I'm gonna go over to Morgan, and I was like, please, Zell, bless this soul with the precision of this dig, and I'm gonna attempt to bless Morgan.
You can absolutely do that.
And could Viola assist Morgan by, trying to use her intuition to guide how we dig, where we dig, what angle, etc.?
You could attempt to. It wouldn't make a difference. But you could...
Worth helping. Trying.
Mm-hmm.
We're building community.
Right.
You get benefit 1 on your roll, though.
Thanks.
Then, as you're doing that, this individual is going to approach you, known, then look to those who aren't participating in the digging, so Tavis and Teamer. This individual, this asset, when did they arrive?
Likely under a week ago. We've seen them for the first time, just a few minutes ago, shortly before this attack.
It potentially aligns, and you can see this individual goes and puts a hand on Known's shoulder and seems to close their eyes.
I'm known.
Yes, you are. Known. And he kind of pats you on the shoulder and turns around. I see. This is the asset I'm looking for. It must be moved to a safer location. By the authority invested in me by the Circle, I deputize you to protect this asset. May the High Gods guide you. Now, we do not have much time. You, there, what are you doing? And he points over at you, Morgan.
Digging to the caves below here?
Digging to the caves below?
Giuseppe said that they crisscross everywhere. We could probably get out through them. I'm very familiar with caving.
Very well, very well. The caves drop fairly deeply and sharply. I would recommend going in at an angle, but even then, it will be a deep dig.
What does this asset mean?
Later, we do not have time. What matters is that you must escape, regroup, and then acquire a messenger bag. Write a note addressed to a cache vent. He will deliver additional information if I cannot reach you after this.
And what is your name?
My name is Galen. Now, let me be incredibly clear. What is your name?
Tavis.
Tavis. The asset cannot fall into enemy hands. If that happens, the other rings will be worse than lost. The Covenant will shatter us all.
I see.
You must regroup at any town and wait for me there. If I don't arrive within a month, I'm likely dead or something far worse.
In which case, we should seek out a cache.
In which case, you will follow Akash's directions.
Understood.
Now, I will need to draw their attention, as likely a Slod strike force will be moving towards this location shortly. So, with this in mind, rules. Don't lose this asset. He points to Known. Do not look into any mirror. Do not burn anything. Do not let the Harbinger find you. And finally, do not attempt to teleport. These are the rules. You follow the rules, you will survive.
Okay.
I'm not asset, I'm known.
Right. In this case, I will attempt to buy you more time. They are familiar with me.
And who are they?
They are the Titans.
Ah,
And Loomis probably overhears that, and you just see a shiver go down his spine.
Now, I would assume all of you can begin digging quickly. Get down into the cave system as quickly as possible. And know that, likely, the slot in the knoll will be right behind you. Good luck. I hope to see all of you again.
you as well.
The rings of Meropis, nay, perhaps even the entire cosmic stack, depend on you. And Galen will look towards Known. You will stay with these individuals. You will not leave them. You will obey them and their orders and commands. Do you understand? Known? Do you understand?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
well. And at this point, you begin to hear more loud banging and noises coming from the outside. I will go lead them in a separate direction. Good luck to all of you. And
And you as well.
Galen will rise and will quickly dart out of this building, leaving all of you behind.
And Colin, just to refresh, he said 4 rules: do not look into any mirror,
5.
do not burn anything. 5, okay. I'll need to know what that 5th one is. It's do
I
not look
can
into
give them
any
to you,
mirror,
don't worry.
do not burn anything. I just want to know now in case something comes up. Do not attempt to teleport, do not lose the
There you go.
asset, and bless you.
After I start digging, when I have a sizable pile, could I use it to reinforce the door?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, and we'll see how
Yeah,
far
yeah,
you
yeah.
can go. So firstly, make a mental or spirit check, whichever you use for this.
I use mental.
Okay.
I benefit
Go for
one.
Yeah. Really? 1 success.
1 success. You are attempting to chip away at the floor of this building, but it's warded. It's designed to stand up against potentially drunken or angry aether souls, which is feat in of itself. So you are going dreadfully slowly in this building, Morgan. Like small stones at a time being moved with your power, as the rest of you see now Galen is bolting, and you hear the sounds of explosions and cries beginning to trail off in the distance, but you only have so much time.
Does anyone have anything heavy that they can start hitting against this floor?
No.
Right.
We can attempt to make a run for that cave entrance instead.
Hmm.
Do we know exactly where it is though?
Towards the top of the mountain.
I do. I know the path. It's
Oh.
going to be a bit of a dash.
It's better than sitting here and getting stuck.
you sure we just can't have Morgan chip through? Will it take that much
I
time?
can keep trying. Maybe if you can find, I don't know, something heavy around here, you can help me start breaking into this floor. Once I reach the ground, it'll be easier.
So,
Damn.
to be clear, the issue right now is the floor because of the wards,
Yeah.
not the actual digging.
Yeah, the wards. Yeah, I mean, the digging itself also isn't great, but
It would be easier if it was ground
It
for
would-
me, I would imagine.
it would be easier if it was ground. Even still, you're still looking at a 1 successor.
Would more attempt to help by trying to crush the floor a bit with some rocks.
Sure, make a physical check.
No, with his rock launch.
Oh, with his rock launch. Then yeah, go ahead and make a mental check.
3 successes.
3. Okay. Then, as you are attempting to get through this surface at the moment, you watch Morgan as Teamer begins to extend a hand. What does your rock launch look like?
Timur will hold out his hand and sort of stomp his good leg on the ground. And from the ground, sort of almost like a hammer of earth and stone will pop out. And he'll sort of smash it into the ground, trying to break the tiles while shouting, "Crush!"
Gotcha. Then, as you do so, the tiles in the ground are crushed and broken apart by this stone hammer.
Stone.
That's nifty.
Now you
Yep.
are looking at pure dirt and ground.
Oh, beautiful ground. Keep going.
Go at an angle.
Okay.
I have rope as well.
Then, as you begin going in at an angle with the help of Viola, who helps to, give tips here and there about kind of chunks of rock as you're sifting through as much dirt as you can, after a few moments, the ground below you opens up as you're about 5 to 10 feet down, and you can see this black, dark hole beneath. A cave. However, you're now beginning to hear cries behind as well. As the breaking open of the dirt, especially with a stone hammer and the use of magic, has alerted others to your location. We're going to be starting our first skill challenge as you attempt to escape with the asset.
Shit.
Once we get down there, I can close off this hole. I have rope that we can use to get down. Don, could you give us a bit of light?
You can see the bird will nod and kind of... Well, actually, at this point, the bird is injured. He's not able to fly right now. He's able to give, like, a little bit of light from, the top of your head, but nothing more than that.
That's fine.
Good,
That's all I need. Thank you, boy.
Could I
Colin,
heal the bird?
Sure, you could heal the bird.
I would like to use heal 1 on the bird.
Okay.
Colin, before we get going, can I open the window and make one last call for Crow?
Sure. At this point, as you open the window, you see a kind of like lizard-like entity on the opposite side. And as it looks at you, like basically face to face at this point, its mouth opens up wide. And as this happens, you can see Crow zip down from the sky, claws extended, almost like a diving hawk, scratch out one of the eyes of this creature as it bellows, falling back before it zips in and sits on your shoulder.
Thank goodness, Crow.
and you can see your friend just kind of gives a few clicks and caws as you quickly close the window behind.
All right, now I'm ready.
All right.
Okay. Does it look like there's somewhere to tie up rope to make just a descent down into here?
I mean, yeah, there's walls and furniture and things around. And especially with the additional light of the Phoenix that's sitting on the shoulder of Loomis, like this entire area is much brighter. Are you attempting to like tie up the rope quickly?
Yeah. Is anyone good? I mean, I would probably be the best at it, actually.
Best at
With-
what?
Descent into here. Tying up this rope.
I can certainly tie a knot.
Okay, if you want to do that.
Colin.
Mm-hmm.
Given a thing in my backstory, it would make sense that I would be very well versed in knot tying. Yes.
Yep. You can go ahead
Cool.
and make a mental check with an additional d6.
Ooh, successes.
2 successes. Then you quickly take the rope and tie a hearty knot. It's not going anywhere as you flip the rope back to Morgan.
Morgan, if you don't mind, I'll take the lead on this one with the light.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll be the last one. I'll close this.
And then Loomis will give a little chant to the group. We hold the fate of the rings in our hands. We will march forward and protect it. And kind of just making a spiritual rally as he goes forward.
Cool. Make a spirit check.
One success.
1 success. Still enough as you make the chant and kind of liven everyone's spirits, and in response, your familiar Phoenix kind of grows with more light as well as you grabbing the rope and beginning to rappel into the cave system.
Yes.
Gotcha. As you grab it and start to rappel, all of you who are above look down. And how long is your rope, Morgan?
This is 60 feet.
60 feet. Then, after the tying and everything, as you keep on shimmying down, Loomis, you find yourself swinging in open air as you are at the end of your rope.
Shit. Can I start
How
working
low?
on my 60 feet of rope?
At this point, you're kind of like being held there, and from the shaking and booming above, you have to
Yeah.
hold on with both hands as you are just
Fair
swinging
enough.
back and forth.
We need more rope.
I've got 60 feet. Can I tie it on and see if I can somehow lower them down further?
At this point right now, you're making sure like the rope is secured. You've already
well
activated
then-
the skill challenge.
Oh, so true.
How far of a drop is it?
About 50 feet from the lip.
50 feet from the lip.
Oh.
So how high is he dangling?
Oh, from the ground, you have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't see it. Okay.
Can't see it.
Can John fly down to get an idea of how far it goes?
Remember, John can't fly.
Bro could. John.
Oh, that's
Sounds
right.
a bit beat
Heal gave him stamina.
Yeah.
It didn't like
Yeah.
repair.
Bro could go down though.
I could send Crow down.
Question.
Yes.
So, from Timur's backstory, he's been in mines before. Would he know how to calculate distance based on the falling of something?
Yes.
Ooh.
Would he drop like a rock down to see how far they have to go from
Yeah.
the lip?
That's possible, yeah. Go ahead and make a mental check.
Thank you. That's another 3 successes.
Another
Crazy.
3? That's wild.
I am rolling really well right now.
In this,
How many dice are you rolling?
5.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
I put a lot into skills. I only have 1 power.
Fair
oh
enough.
yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
so true.
Then, as you like take a rock, like all of you are like looking and trying to figure out what to do. Teamer just walks over to the edge, throws a rock down, waits, and Teamer, you know, it's about 300 feet down from the current point where you're at, so you need another 250 feet of rope.
I have rope.
I have 60 feet. I'm assuming everyone has 60 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
6 times what? 60.
Mm-hmm.
4 gets us to 240.
Okay, so 4 people tie, or we'll just do all of them tie a rope together, and then we'll go down.
Gotcha. Then, as all of you kind of like unite the rope and start passing it down, you at kind of the top now, Tavis, take the rope and start binding it together, you know, end over end, hand over hand. And as you are doing so, you have your allies pass it down. And as you're swinging above this abyss, Loomis, you grab the rope as it drops, and with one hand, as you feel your grip slipping, tie it off, and then quickly you and Crow zip down to the bottom as you touch the solid cave floor of this massive cavern.
And I just keep on waving everyone down.
Gotcha.
Before we leave, can I do a very small miracle to break the top of the rope as high as I can, so that they can't as easily follow us?
Sure. Go ahead and make a spirit check.
Once we all get down there, of course.
Yes, once everyone's down here. Yes.
Holy
wow.
shit.
3 successes with all 3.
3 successes, then yeah, you completely torch the top of the rope as you are down at the bottom now, looking up.
Nice. Perfect. Then I'll gather the rope that we have left and dash.
Okay. And Morgan, are you trying to seal up the entrance above?
Yes, I don't think... Move it up to 15 feet. I might have had to do it as I was descending the rope and just leaving a small hole for the rope to be there. If that's possible. Because this says... It doesn't necessarily give me a range. It says that I can move it up to 15 feet.
I think what that
so I
means
assume I would have
is
to be...
you can move rock that you can see, or I don't know if it requires sight, but you can move it 15 feet, but it's not like a range of 15 feet for you.
Correct. Because you
Okay,
are
then...
using
Yeah, if that's fine.
Terramancy. Yep, it's just a point that you can see.
Okay, cool. Yes, I will do that.
Then that point, you kind of reach a hand up, and as you do, the ground kind of rumbles a bit as you close over the hole with dirt. I'm going to ask you to make probably a mental check, as right now, like, just covering it with dirt's not going to do much, as you broke through the floor pretty brazenly. So this is also going to be, all right, can I manipulate the dirt and ground in such a way to cover this as well?
Yeah, I can do that. Do I still have that benefit? I'm not sure what blessing.
No,
No.
Is it
I
just
think
for a
it's
once?
just one roll. Is
No,
it for
that's
a
for a
minute?
minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for a minute, but I don't know
No,
if minutes
We probably took longer than
Yeah,
that.
a minute.
minute.
Yeah,
Minute has passed.
Yeah.
I can
Just
bless you. Attempt to bless you again.
I mean, if you want, I can just roll.
Yeah, Loomis will hurry to the back of the pack and just Mazel bless our
Cape.
hiddenness.
Okay.
Our escape.
Very fair. Go ahead and roll at benefit 1.
Again?
Ah, it's
Really?
brutal.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
1.
1.
He's also not very blissful.
He's
you,
busy right now.
He is busy right now.
you cover up the hole, but you definitely know, alright, like, people are gonna know that we're in these underground tunnels.
Okay.
We just have to keep on moving.
Yes, definitely. Kind of with what I know from being above, do I know which direction would get us down and out of the mountains?
Down and out? Well, going ahead and now looking at the map of Gortal, you are currently here at the Lune Lodge. Now it's time for all of you to decide, where are you heading next?
Oh,
So the cave crisscrosses a lot.
we were told to go to the closest one, right?
Anyone.
Just any.
Anyone.
we-
Yeah.
Based on my knowledge of caves, do I kind of know how, like, what directions this cave specifically sprawls into?
I mean, caves...
I'm not really from here, though.
Yeah, caves, like, there's no telling where caves can go unless you have, like, seismic magic readings, like, feeling those vibrations and rhythms. I mean, look, with the immensity of this system, you think that they can probably go any direction. So you can head any direction you want from here. It's just trying to orient yourself with a compass and figure out, all right, where am I headed?
And how big did Giuseppe say this system was?
Ran over the entirety of the Gortal region.
Wow, that's actually insane.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm thinking that the 2 nearest cities are out. Just based on the fleet, I don't think that's
I
a great
think they would
idea.
find us way too soon, yeah.
Yeah.
We can make our way toward Havel.
Well, I'll go wherever you guide us. You know caves better than any of us here, so
I don't
if
want
you
to...
think that that's feasible, then I trust you.
I don't want to head to Havel, if possible.
Yeah, okay. No worries. We don't have to worry about that.
Anywhere else.
Okay. Shit.
We head for the ocean.
I would be okay with that.
That's pretty far.
We can try heading to Dorga, and then
I think
continuing
Dorga's the
south
best
once
move.
we get up. Or at least
Yeah.
keep heading south, because there's at least 2 other places in the south that we can go to.
Yeah. I like Dorga. It's close enough.
Is that your decision?
Anyone against Dorga?
30 seconds. I'm not against it, by the way.
Alright.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go for Dorga then.
I think the plan is Dorga, and then once we get there, if we need to keep moving south and keep following the tunnels, we can.
We can always reassess later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moving is much more important now.
Gotcha.
Let's head south first.
The Dorga!
To Dorga. As the vibrations above tell you that people are attempting to get into the cave system, all of you begin to move. Running for your lives with this strange, unknown, and yet known asset. As we pull out a bit, further and further, out of the cave system now. Now we are looking higher above all that is here at the moment, as we are from the perspective of one of the flagships. And upon the flagship itself, we see multiple individuals looking down. Lillian and Caden Bryce. And as they look at the chaos below, there is a third figure amongst them, tall and red, vaguely humanoid, but a twisted mass of black and red flesh as well. And it looks over towards Caden. Bring the ship to land. I shall secure our future myself. And Caden will just nod. Whatever you say, Harbinger. As the creature looks down at the small building all of you took refuge in. And it begins to make its pursuit. And it is here where we will end the first session of the Grim Covenant. As now, all of you can go ahead and gain 2 hero points.
Ooh.
I didn't get to see that last thing, so that's cool.
All you need to know is that Peter's past decisions are wreaking
haunting us.
havoc.
Oh,
Once
that's a
again.
Peter. That's a Peter thing.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Caden Bryce is my character, and Lillian Bryce was for my backstory.
Yeah, I recognize that token. I didn't recognize.
Hey. Hey, Colin.
Yes.
I asked to see 2 people. We got them already.
Hey,
You wanted to see those?
Oh, absolutely.
ask and I'll deliver.
The funny thing is, I didn't actually get to see them.
Hell.
Not yet.
You're still not jumping. Your internet's dog shit, bro.
What do you mean? It was fine when you took me to the landing page.
Your internet's
Can you see
dog-
him now?
No,
No,
I'm stuck on the landing page.
His
Do you want
internet's
me to
still
send you
dog
the
shit.
picture? Do you want my screenshot?
No, I don't care anymore. I shouldn't get to know. It's fine.
I don't even care. I didn't even.
I don't even
didn't
care.
even want to see him.
There you go,
Look
Brandon.
at that thing. I would use it to spread butter on toast.
What?
What the fuck?
It's
Oh,
like a
is it
knife,
gonna
look at
be?
I suppose so, yeah.
Gotcha.
Fuck her on the landing
Um,
page.
But wow.
Yeah.
What a fun cast of characters we have. I'm excited to learn more about each of you.
The most
And what a fun
antisocial
token
bitches.
made by my bestie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I will
My-
never be tired of this.
My girlfriend just finished drawing my token at like 4:55.
Can you send Tavis's token as well? I want to see.
I'm already
Sure.
on it.
She started drawing it at 3:50, so
Right when I messaged you, basically.
well,
He's so cute. Look
yeah.
at him. Peepaw.
I was like, oh shit. She was hanging out in my room because neither of us were really doing our jobs